for life.
What is going on, Brotherhood? Welcome to a brand new video. Today's going to be something a little bit different. I was kind of looking for some video ideas for today. I've got a lot of stuff planned this week for Survivor Series content and stuff like that. And I was obviously looking at some of my inspirations. I was over on GNatty97's channel, and I remember a long time ago he did a roster video for Raw and Smackdown Live. I'm not going to copy that completely because honestly I don't have the full rosters. I wouldn't be able to completely stay up to date with that. So I figured I would actually switch it up a little bit and do my pick-fed rosters. So this will be the first one. This is going to be Smackdown Live, just because I'm getting ready to film Smackdown Episode 3. I've already got a lot of the roster out off the shelf, so I figured we'd start off with this. If you guys do like this video a lot and you want me to, let me know down in the comments below. Smash that like button and I will do a episode for Raw. So anyways, we're just gonna look over all the figures. This will help anyone who is fairly new to the pick fed understand the rosters a little bit, and for the others, just see all the figures that I do use. So we're gonna be starting off with Smackdown Live, like I said, and we'll start off with the jobbers and I guess work our way up. Hopefully they don't all fall over when I start putting them in the ring. But I think we'll start off with the biggest jobber of them all over on SmackDown, and that is David Otunga. What has he done so far? He has gotten chokeslammed through a table by Kane and squashed by No Way Jose. This man has not had a very good break ever since UWF has started, but nonetheless, he is a part of the SmackDown Live lot roster. Up next, we have our first tag team. SmackDown's got a very big tag team division. We have Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, the primetime players. Of course, they're not together anymore in real life. This is their last releases. Darren Young, of course, was, well, coincidentally released just recently. Titus now, he's doing the whole Titus Worldwide thing on Raw in real life, but they are still a tag team, and they will probably be a part of that Turmoil Rumble match at Anarchy. Up next, we have a superstar. I don't think he's even appeared other than chokeslamming David Otunga through a table, and that is Kane. He hasn't really done a whole lot on the show yet, but you never know. The Big Red Machine, he's a veteran, a great guy to have on the roster. So there is Kane. Up next, I think we will move on to another tag team. One of them just returned on our last episode of SmackDown. Heath Slater and Rhino. These are both of their most recent elites. Elite 53 Slater, Elite 50 Rhino. Rhino did debut last week whenever the fellow members of the Social Outcasts decided to ditch Heath Slater as they were afraid of Harper and Rowan. And there's Titus, of course, falling down already. I always put him at the back of my shelf so he doesn't take down the rest of my roster. But anyways, moving on, I think we'll go to another tag team. Like I said, SmackDown has a very large tag team division. We got the Usos still wearing their face-painted attire. They're still baby faces on my show. Wouldn't mind picking up the Elite 53s, even though they don't look that good, to be honest. Early 54, sorry. Up next, another tag team, and that just, again, did reform on the last episode. Zack Ryder and his newfound partner, Mojo Rawley. Their Battle Pack release here. So again, they'll probably be in that Tag Team Rumble along with the rest of the tag team division. So that is the Hyped Bros. Moving on, here we've got No Way Jose, who just made his debut this past week, picking up a win over David Otunga very, very quickly with the pop-up forearm. So No Way Jose. Up next, who do we got? We have a man, the only man who has been injured so far on SmackDown, and that is Tyson Kidd. Suffered a nasty neck and back injury on episode 1 in his match with John Morrison when he tumbled off the top rope and landed right on his neck on the apron. That looked very, very bad. But he shouldn't be out for too long, according to UWF medical staff. We got another tag team here. We're starting to move up to the top of the tag team division. We've got Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. They almost had a big win a couple of weeks ago, but the club did interfere. The entire tag team division has been pretty much chaos with lots of interferences. Everybody's hungry to go after each other. And we're going to be finding out who is the best in the division very, very soon when we crown our first tag team champions. Moving on, here's another top tag team in the division, and that is Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. They've looked very, very strong thus far. Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. Oh, people are falling over, of course. Yep, I hate standing these two up. Alright, I'm going to fix those ones that just fell over. There we go, everybody is standing up again. Up next, we got a single star now. We've got John Morrison. He's looked pretty good so far. He had a big win on episode 1. Came very short on episode 2 in the Fatal 5-Way match. Moving on, another tag team. And that is of Sheamus and Cesaro, one of the favorite teams in the division. They've looked very, very good so far, along with many of the other top contenders like the Club and David Otunga trying to fall over again. I'm going to have to get rid of some of these guys. Come on, David. Just lean in the corner there. I don't even care at this point. I don't think he's an important part of the roster anyways. But Sheamus and Cesaro with those awesome custom shirts from Ring Bling Customs. Looking to get some more stuff from him very, very soon. Up next, another singles superstar, and that is the man that gravity forgot, Neville. Looking very, very good with that custom shirt once again. Up next, here we do have The Miz. Pretty awesome figure. It is the Mizdow Elite with the previous Miz head and arms. I think that torso just fits it a lot better than the one they actually give The Miz, just in my opinion. And of course, you can't have The Miz without his newfound friends on the last episode. Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. They left the Social Outcasts, and then they did help out The Miz later in the night. Seems that they have reformed the Miztourage. Very, very interesting. We're getting to the top stars now, pretty much. We're going to go to the Bullet Club next. Starting things off, we do have the Villain, Marty Scurll. I also do have a custom hat and mask for him. Hopefully get an umbrella soon with that Jack Gallagher Elite, and I need to get a coat for him. Maybe from Ring Bling. But we do have the Villain, Marty Scurll. Keeping things up with the Bullet Club, we have got Gallows and Anderson. Another top tag team in the division. They've been feuding a lot, it seems, with the Harper and Rowan and American Alpha, Sheamus and Cesaro. Up next, another tag team in the Bullet Club. And that, of course, is Matt and Nick, the Jackson brothers. I love these customs. You guys should definitely check out my custom Bullet Club review. I'll try and have an annotation pop up at the top of the screen right about now. Make sure these two stand. They have a bit of flimsy legs. There we go. The Young Bucks. Really, really awesome figures. Up next, we've got Kenny Omega. Really, really love this custom. Probably one of my best in my collection. Kenny Omega, one of the leaders of the Bullet Club. We got another member of Bullet Club, and that's the American Nightmare, Cody. Really love this custom too. Oh, Kenny, don't fall. And we'll be back with the leader of Bullet Club, but we've got now Baron Corbin. Love that shirt on Corbin. One of the top heels on SmackDown. Moving on, here we've got Chris Jericho. He lost in the first Fatal 5-Way match to determine one of the people who will face off at Anarchy for the World Championship. And then on the second show, he did come up short to AJ Styles in a second attempt to get into that match. Up next, we've got the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. Absolutely love this shirt on this figure. And this is the Walmart exclusive figure, and I did swap the head with a basic. Removed the knee pads, removed the elbow pads. Really nice Sami Zayn figure. He's a great addition to the roster. Up next, we've got the Viper, Randy Orton. Definitely one of the top guys on the roster. He almost won that second Fatal 5-Way match. He would have if it wasn't for Bullet Club. Moving on. Again, this man could have very well won that match. Finn Balor, but thanks to Bullet Club, that did not happen. Really awesome custom jacket on the ringside exclusive. I do have a lot of Demon Finn Balor's, but the Demon has not appeared in UWF to this point. Up next, we do have the GM, or I guess Commissioner. I go by GM usually, of SmackDown Live, and that is Shane McMahon. I do have his GM attire, and I do have a few of his fighting attires. I have this one in the most recent basic, but we're going to go with the GM one since Shane McMahon has not stepped into the ring yet. And now we have our two main eventers. These two are going to be facing off at Anarchy to crown the first World Heavyweight Champion. The first one is the leader of Bullet Club, AJ Styles. This awesome attire that he'll probably be wearing then. It's got the Bullet Club vest, the P1 shirt, the Elite 51 figure. Really, really nice. He's going to be in the main event of Anarchy, and he'll be taking on the one and only Seth freaking Rollins. Love this fantasy attire, purple Seth Rollins. This figure is just amazing. I definitely need to start using this on the pick fed. Maybe at Anarchy, maybe at SmackDown Episode 3. But that, as you can see, is the entire SmackDown live roster for Undisputed Wrestling Federation. Make sure you check out the UWF Smackdown and Raw episodes. And like I said, let me know in the comments, and make sure to hit that like button if you want to see a Raw version of this video. And if you did enjoy, also smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.